It's time for another closer look at a key Kentucky Derby contender. And here's your host, Magic.
Well, MatterRacingNews.com, I'm Magic. He's Aaron Halterman. It's Kentucky Derby season. We're here to give you Aaron's updated Kentucky Derby top 5 after we saw some great action in the Arkansas Derby, Florida Derby, and I guess the Jeff Ruby Stakes too. Aaron, where are you going number 5 here?
Number 5, I have kept Smile Happy at number 5. I'm kind of ready to move this horse out completely, or maybe he stays here if he finally proves he can do it in the Bluegrass this coming week. We just haven't seen enough of him, right? But at the same time, I haven't seen, anybody to really move above him that I'm really that confident about either. If you're going to tell by these next 4 that we're going to talk about, I'm very high on the next 4. The 5th spot is kind of, somebody's got to prove it, right? Like you had Simplification up there, but he got 3rd in the Florida Derby. It's like, I don't know about that. Cyberknife wasn't that impressive. Maybe Charge It as far as being a better horse than Smile Happy, but for the Derby, a lot to ask of him. So again, you see how I'm just kind of searching. I'm searching for that 5th one. We'll keep Smile Happy there for now, and we'll see what happens this week.
Listen, even though 5th place isn't hitting the board, it's not going to help you with the superfecta. The top 5 horses do get paid at the Kentucky Derby. So 5th place is still important to at least the owners of the horse who gets that spot. Aaron, where do you want to go number 4?
Number 4, I've got Forbidden Kingdom up there. I think he deserves it. He has been flawless this year in 2 stake starts, I should say, at Santa Anita. We're going to see him this weekend in the Santa Anita Derby. Got to extend to 1 1/8. Got to face a better horse than Messier. A lot of question marks, but still very classy. High buyer speed figure as well. One thing, I almost dropped him. I said, no, idiot, wait and see what he does before you do it. Don't hurt him too bad by it. But the horse he beat, Doppelganger, last time out in the San Felipe, came back and didn't do anything really in the Arkansas Derby. He came running oddly late for 4th, but didn't do a whole lot. So it kind of makes me a little iffy on him, but at the same time, he beat that horse by a ton. And so you don't really want to punish him yet, but he's got the big matchup, and then we can go one way or another with him after this week.
See if the son of 2015 Triple Crown winner American Pharoah can handle 1 1/8 for the first time. Where do you want to go number 3?
I think White Abarrio has to be number 3. I thought the horse just showed a lot of class in the Florida Derby. A lot of people exit that race and they're saying, Charge It, man, tough trip and running greenly and this and that. Look at White Abarrio's trip. I bet this horse, first turn, I'm looking around at the guys I'm with. I'm like, damn it. So they hung him like 7 wide. What the hell? He's going 1 1/8. He hasn't ran since January and he's 7 wide. This is going to be awesome. He was pretty wide on the last turn too. You know what? He just kept running and he just kept going and he passed them all. And then he held off Charge It late. He deserves a ton of credit in my eyes. I thought he ran very well. Like I said, he got a 96 buyer and a lot of people are like, well, that's not very good. Horse, hell, he didn't run 1 1/8. He ran 1 1/4 in the Florida Derby. So I liked it. I thought it was a very good performance. I think he's solid. And a lot of people are saying, well, he got an easy trip. I don't know what you're watching. That was not an easy trip for that horse. So number 3, White Abarrio. I'm hyping him up for you, Magic. I know you love him as well.
Well, and along with Barbara Road, who's runner-up in the Arkansas Derby, could have multiple sons of Race Day from his first crop going to the Kentucky Derby. So exciting as well. Where do you want to go number 2?
Well, it's not Barbara Road, by the way. I do not have him at number 2. I've got him at number 13 if you want to check it out at racingdudes.com. Barbara Road, just the typical, he gets 2nd and 3rd type of horse. Love to own him, hate to bet him to win. All right, Messier, he's going to be number 2. He could easily be number 1 by the time we talk about this next week because he's got the big test in the Santa Anita Derby. It's the matchup between Messier and Forbidden Kingdom. Obviously, the winner of that could overtake my number 1. I almost spoiled it. My number 1 horse, but we'll see. That's the race I think everybody's got their eyes on. Obviously, Tim Yakteen, now the trainer, so Messier can earn points on Saturday's Santa Anita Derby. He did absolutely nothing wrong in his last race. He absolutely dominated the Robert B. Lewis, straight as a string down the stretch, something that some of these horses are having trouble with this year, not Messier. He looked fantastic. If he runs back to that race, I think he beats Forbidden Kingdom. I think he goes to the Derby as the favorite. We'll see, though. He's got to do it. He's another one. He's kind of like White Abarrio was last weekend. We hadn't seen him in a while. He's got to go prove that he can do it again, prove that he can do going a little longer. So there's question marks, but for me, ton of talent. Easily number 2, could be number 1 next week.
Well, and even though he has a new trainer of record on paper, he hasn't left the barn. He's still in his very same stall even right now. So, yeah. Certainly is. He has not moved an inch, Aaron.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
He's nice and cozy at home in his surroundings at Santa Anita. Number one, where do you want to go? I know you almost spelled it.
Well, yeah, number one's Epicenter, and this is a horse that doesn't have any drama around him. But matter of fact, he's already at Churchill Downs, just hanging out, waiting, saying, "Okay, boys, show up. Here I am." Yep, just stretching like that. Yep, seeing, yeah, I just got triple-digit buyer for that win in Louisiana. Feeling good. You guys knock heads this weekend. I'll just chill out here and in Kentucky. So Epicenter for me. The thing that, listen, I still admittedly think Messier could be number one this time next week. I just think Epicenter showing that different dimension, winning from off the pace in the Louisiana Derby was enough to put him here, because I don't think, he was going to go gate to wire and win the Kentucky Derby, but I certainly think he could sit just off the speed and win it and kind of pounce when the time is right. I like Epicenter an awful lot. Not This Time has been a tremendous sire. A lot of really good horses this year, and Epicenter could be the best one. So right now I've got him number one. He was a leader in the clubhouse last week, Magic. He's a leader in the clubhouse this week. There's only 3 or 4 holes out there to play for these horses that are left. So we'll see if anybody makes a move on him. But for right now, I will keep Epicenter at number one.
We have a huge weekend of racing ahead. The Grade 1 Santa Anita Derby, the Grade 1 Bluegrass Stakes at Keeneland, and the Grade 2 Wood Memorial at Aqueduct. So make sure you go to racingdudes.com. We'll have free previews and full analysis of all of those races at racingdudes.com. Go to youtube.com/racingdudes for all of our coverage of the Derby and the Kentucky Oaks Trails. Hit like if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you really like it. Tell us below in the comments, who's in your top 5? Do you agree with Aaron? Did he leave a horse out that you think should belong? Tell us below in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. We'll see you at the track.
This has been a presentation of RacingDudes.com, your destination for all things horse racing and sports betting. Whether you want free winners, expert insider picks, up-to-the-minute trackside weather reports, or podcasts and videos for bettors of all skill levels, never make another wager without visiting the Racing Dudes. First,